Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Friday, January 24th, 2020. So, just going to give you a heads up really quickly. We're going to be talking, obviously, tonight in the live stream. We're going to be talking about ways to protect yourself with this virus. What can you do to be proactive ahead of time with this virus? So I got to show you right here who's at my feet, Mr. Buddy. So that's what's going to be on the live stream tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So please join me then. We're going to talk about ways that you can help yourself in this situation. There is now a second case in Chicago, and a woman who returned from Wuhan on the 13th of January and has started feeling sick after she got back. So again, now they're saying, now this is what I think is amazing, okay? So we're going to talk about a little bit about this. The woman in Chicago obviously caught the virus over in China. She was in the incubation stage where she did not even know she had the sickness, but she still was on that plane, came back, flew into Chicago, has been around family members and other thing, and how many people have they been in contact with? So, you know, just shows you right there the chain of how badly, how quickly this could spread. You know, it could be pretty bad, actually. And, you know, so there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of talk with a lot of the stuff that's been going on. But China has now, yes, hi, I see you. I'm sorry, yes, I know. Buddy has decided he wants his attention right at the moment. And so, but a lot of speculation, a lot of stuff going around. People are scared, obviously. They have a right to be scared and need to be nervous. When you have the Chinese government has basically locked down, I think it's up to 12 cities now, and affecting 36 million people. It's 35 or 36 million. I think it's 35 million. I'm sorry, I misspoke. So 35 million people, but still, that's a tremendous amount of people that are being affected, that are essentially in a lockdown. The city of Wuhan, obviously the epicenter of this, has been just in a complete lockdown. They're saying that we're up to, in China, that it's 900 cases in China, and 26 people have died so far. But there's a lot of other pictures that are coming out, and there's a lot of other information coming out that it's much, much worse than they're saying. They're saying that they're burning bodies, that there are hundreds of deaths so far. And again, they believe that this started out, yes, I see you, but I have to do my video. That it started out with animal to human contact, and then it spread from that point to human. And so what's happening right now, they're saying that the way the infection rate is going at the moment, that one person is coming into contact with between 1.4 and 2.5 people and infecting them. To get a virus or a pandemic type of stuff under control, you have to get that number down under 1. So, you know, right now it's obviously much higher than that, so it is continuing to spread. We have at least 2 confirmed cases in the United States, 1 in Chicago, 1 in Seattle, Washington. So, like I said, we're gonna be talking tonight in the live stream of how to protect yourself from that type of stuff. So that's what we're gonna be doing in the live stream tonight. But I want you to, like I said, the gravity of what is going on over there. And like I said, I'm not a gloom and doomer. I don't do fear porn. But when you have the government has locked down 36 or 35 million people for something that supposedly has only killed 26 people and affected 900, I think that's, in a very nice word, poppycock. Okay, we are not being given the full brunt of the information, so you know we're not being told the whole truth. But it's a very scary situation, and it's definitely something that needs to be paid attention to. How fast is this spreading? How many people are actually dying? You know, like I said, there have been talk that the hospitals are full, and that people are, you know, being told to stay home. There's pictures and videos of people just dropping dead in the streets. So, you know, it's that's kind of scary. when you see those type of pictures being, brought out, the Chinese government doesn't want that all broadcast all over the place, of course, because they want to control the narrative. But again, and then of course you have all the people, like I said, travel has been restricted for those cities, but you're still having a lot of people traveling all over China right now because of the the New Year, the Chinese New Year, so, or the Lunar New Year, however they do it over there. And so there's a lot of people traveling, and so there's a lot of things going on that they don't want to disrupt because it's a lot of money. I mean, it always comes, guys, I'm telling you right now, all of it always comes down money, power, and control. Isn't that amazing how that always works out? But that's what's going on. And so there's a lot being not shared that is out there. A lot of these other, like SARS and stuff like that, that was it was a different type of pandemic type of situation, and that was never really as bad as I believe this one is. They didn't lock down, I think, cities. If I'm mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong. But when that happened back in 2003, they didn't lock down cities. So if it is not as bad as they're saying that it is, why would you lock down all these different cities and that many people? And again, you're never going to control the flow of people, especially with that many people. If people want to try to get out, they're going to get out. I mean, that's the reality of that. That is going to happen. So today here, I'm going to kick this around so you guys can see. We have semi-cloudy skies. It is in the 40s today. As you can see on the greenhouse, all of the snow is gone off of the greenhouse now. And obviously the solar panels are clean. I don't know if the birds are back out or not yet. Yeah, there's some of the birds are outside. So far today I have 4 eggs so far, and it's 2 in the afternoon right now. So obviously I'm definitely going to get more. But I'm pretty sure they'll lay more. I always got a couple of late layers. So I just had given them, I had gone up to see Greg and Chris, my neighbors, and they saved me all their old bread. And so I just gave the birds some bread. But anyway, so definitely things to pay attention to with what is going on. It is spreading. This virus is spreading. It is affecting people. They don't know to the extent yet, and I think that's the biggest concern for me. The way I would look at it is the incubation period. When they're saying it's up to 2 weeks and people are not seeing signs and symptoms, and of course when it does present itself, it presents itself as a cold. So people might not realize right away that they have something way worse, because of course, what is it? It's flu season, right? So people would get a cold and get the flu, or whatever, they're sick, they think, well, I just got the flu. And so again, how much is this being spread around? How much how much danger is to the average citizen? And what can you do? I mean, if I lived in Chicago, or if I lived in Washington, Seattle, Washington, I would have some major concerns. And again, there was rumors that it was already down in Texas as well. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but again, there may be more updates before I do my live stream tonight. But like I said, what we're going to talk about, what can you do tonight to protect yourself from this virus, from the coronavirus? And now they've given it some longer name, but we need, it's definitely something to talk about, something to prepare for. We never know what's going to happen. So again, being prepared for those type of situations. He is so funny. What? Yes. And Buddy's the type of cat that he, when he wants his love, he wants his love. He's a good cat though. But anyway, guys, I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, it's really mild today, which is nice. A lot of snow is melting, which is also nice. I love that part of it when we get decent days. This January has been a very mild January here in New York. The season for winter started out October, November, December even weren't all that wonderful. So for it to be as mild as it has been here in January, I always look at it, it's one day closer to spring. So that's always a good thing. But like I said, we need to be cautious. We need to, not panic. That's the biggest thing I want to reiterate to you guys. It's not a time to panic. It's a time to be organized, be prepared, We're going to talk about a lot of things what we can do tonight, like I said, in the live stream. So I'm going to get into a lot more details of what I feel as a nurse and as a prepper, what we should be doing at this point in time. Okay, so we will talk about all those things tonight, and we're going to go from there. So it should be interesting, but definitely things to pay attention to. And again, you know what, guys, you never know. You never know what's going to be the catalyst of these type of things. What's going to be the event that triggers something major. So definitely things to pay attention to. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you know, you guys had a good week. It is Friday, obviously. So please be safe this weekend. I would definitely encourage you to do that. And you know, just like I said, enjoy life, but be safe. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So that's really important as well, okay? Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. Nobody else can stop you. That's really important to remember. Stay positive, stay away from that negativity, and you will be fine. All right. I look forward to seeing you all tonight in the live stream. I've got some really good information for you guys, and I'll give updates of what's going on as well at that point in time. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna talk about how you can protect yourselves. So that's important, and we need to make sure we're doing that. Okay. So I will see you tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.